in '09, the news hit that Michael Jackson had died. And, I had appreciated a lot of Michael's music. I wasn't an avid fan, but I was surprised at how many people in my office just suddenly came out as these massive Michael fans. And like being overwrought and crying over the death, and each one trying to outdo each other with just how big of a Michael fan they actually were. And these are people that I had been talking to for years, and uh, and had many conversations about music, and no one ever mentioned Michael Jackson as up there on their list. I mean, just no one. And so I think it was the first time I really noticed people having that sort of reaction to a death of a celebrity. And honestly, it's not something I ever really understood. There's been a couple of deaths in recent years that affected me uh, as fans of those people. I'm thinking particularly of Davy Jones of the Monkees and Scott Weiland of STP, and I did I did kind of make my fandom public in those times that these bands had a great effect on me, and in my own musical taste and development. And I don't really think that that's necessarily a problem. I'm not sitting here trying to make a video saying that we should mourn someone who has had an impact on our lives, even if we haven't met that person. But what I see, what I see on Facebook right now, that how terrible 2016 is, and it's terrible for two reasons: because a crooked politician that no one likes lost, and because of celebrity deaths, and people just going on and on about how horrible this entire year is because someone we saw in a movie has died. Someone we listened to their songs sometimes when they came on the radio, a couple of times a year. I recognize that song, and that person's died. And I just, I think, honestly, I think that this whole reaction is the same reaction that we got after the election, is that our idols are crumbling, and this is, these are the people we look up to. These are the people that 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 we want to emulate, that we want to be, that we listen to. I mean, my goodness, it's why in the world would any of us listen to a celebrity on an election? I mean, it's one thing if a celebrity came out and it's like, okay, so this is what I'm voting for. I did a lot of research. These are the topics. This person addresses it this way. This person addresses it this way. Here's my stance. I am voting for this person for these reasons. Very studied, studied opinion, like we all really should have going into an election. That'd be one thing, but that's not. I mean, that's not what happens. We call in celebrities to testify at Congress because they played a person that was in a situation. I mean, if there's ever a sign of idolatry, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's when we are listening to someone's opinion because tangentially they were related in a fictional context to the type of situation that we're looking into. So we go to them as some sort of expert opinion. I think I think our hand is showing there. I think our hand is showing when we're having the reaction to Trump's election that we're having. And as a reminder, I mean, go back to my videos. I'm not a Trump fan. I'm not. But, you know, when people are going up and you know, I'm despairing of the future because of Trump's election, you know, I think we're showing our hand there. And I think we're showing that we at the heart of things are idolaters. And this is who we've picked to be our idols. Right now we have picked fame and fortune as our idols. And we've been doing that for a long time. And okay, then let's face it. All right. We've been making rock and roll idols since the 50s. So we've had over 60 years of it. Of just repeatedly making idols of rock stars. 60 years of idols, they're going to start dropping off. And if we are becoming so overwrought at each and every one of them, I think we need to examine our heart. I think that the problem is not the deaths of celebrities. I think the problem is where we're putting our treasure.